Rated F for fucking awesome. Hey, how's it going? How are ya? It's Timothy Tim PSP. And before we get into today's sponsor and video, I'd like to tell you about my friend Miguel. Miguel, if you've seen my other videos, I've talked about it. My last video, Miguel badly needs a kidney, and whatever you can do to help, I personally would really appreciate it. I get nothing out of this other than helping a guy who needs a fucking kidney, because they're not easy to come by. You can't Amazon order one. You know what I mean? So check the link down in the description. It'll look something like this, the page you'll go to. And all I ask is that you do something to help Miguel get a kidney. If it is, just share the link on your Facebook wall or your Instagram or wherever it is. Do something to just help push the needle. Donations are, of course, appreciated. But in this time, sometimes your money just isn't that easy to let go of. Totally understand that, but I can tell you that me and Miguel would really appreciate any help that you can give. Timothy Tim PSP is brought to you by GameGearsForYou.com. Now, you've heard me talk about GameGearsForYou.com and how they take your Game Gear and put a modern IPS screen in there. They can redo all the caps and stuff. Well, he has a new website. Well, he's revamped his website. It's the same address, GameGearsForYou.com. And now he's doing all kinds of other systems. Head over there, check him out, tell him Timothy Tim PSP sent you, and, and do that. Because he does great work. I would not steer you wrong. And while I'm steering you, after you do that, head on over to CastleManiaGames.com, good friend to Timothy Tim PSP, and check out all the video game stuff they have. They're always doing deals on shipping. Enter code PSP1010 when you buy something. You get yourself a little bit of a discount, and Castlemania Games knows that I'm sending people your way, which makes me happy that they know that. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get started with today's video. Yeah! Hey, how's it going? It's me, Timothy Tim PSP. How are ya? Well, we're back here again with another PSP, and yeah, I'm excited about this one too. You knew I was going to do it. There's no secret here. You saw the thumbnail. It's Chun Li. Of course I was going to do a Chun Li PSP. From the very beginning, that was always a plan. Just had to get the right PSP and get started on it. This one's taken me a while to finish, and I'm happy with how it came out. There's a little something special about this case that I'll show you in a minute after we check out the PSP. I don't want to make you wait too long to see the actual PSP. Chun Li was, when I was a kid and I first started playing Street Fighter, as for a lot of people, Chun Li is one of the ones you first start with, because you can, press the kick button rapidly and start off with that blender kick, kicking people's fucking heads off. And that was fun. So I started out with Chun Li, and we moved on. I moved on to Ken and Ryu, but I always like to go back and play Chun Li. And I've always had a lot of respect for the ass-kicking lady, She's easy on the eyes. She certainly is. But guess what? Don't fuck with her. Don't do it, because she will blender bird kick your fucking head off if you say the wrong thing or you try to get fresh with Miss Chun Li. So I've always been a fan of hers. And so I had to do a PSP, and I wanted to do it right. Set this off to the side here. And here it is. The Chun Li PSP. White and blue. We got Chun Li kicking on the front. We've got the custom wallpaper. And I don't know if you can pick it up in the video. It's subtle, but there's even a little animation to this PSP theme. You can see that there's Chun Li's name there. The PSP is in very nice condition. I did my best to refurbish it and make it nice, but really the real star of the show is the back. Inspired by her outfit, I've added this gold ring to kind of replace the PSP silver ring. And then of course we have the silhouettes of Chun Li and her kicks. Here on the back, we've got the blue shoulder buttons. And all in all, I think it came out pretty nice. This is 128 gigabytes, as all of my PSPs typically are nowadays. I feel like that's the sweet spot. You know, when I first started out, SD cards were super expensive, but now the price has gone down and it's made me be able to do 128 gigs for everything. I've also added this little fun thing to the PSP's main menu, and let me see if I'm remembering the button combination. I might have to cut the video here. Let's see. If just for fun, while you're scrolling through the menus here, you can hold left, right, and square, and we got Chun Li's theme playing in the background of the main menu. You can still move around the menu and select you know, different things, different options. You can scroll through your games and you know, decide what it is you want to play, and have the theme in the background, and then it'll cut off when you launch a game. Just a little fun thing I've been trying to add, you know, different stuff and expand things out. And then press the same button combination again to stop it. It's cool. Is it necessary? No, it's not. But I'm hoping to do more with that, so it's a first step. But obviously you're not going to use it very much, but if you want to, it's there. It's there for you, ready to go. Most of the times if you play music on a PSP, you're stuck in that music menu and you can't exit out and do other things. And this plugin allows you to do that. So anyways, I thought it was kind of fun, and so I set it up. All right. So you're seeing the PSP. It's got all the same kind of games that all my fighting game PSPs have. So I can take you a quick tour before that, but I know that can get kind of boring as all my videos kind of showcase that. So I want to show you something new. Oh, and before I show you that, I almost forgot the stand. Yeah. Had it sitting off to the side. I don't always do these, and so I completely forgot that I did this one. Had it sitting over off to the side, forgot about it. Here's your Chun Li stand. And this is just an acrylic stand that I've added some vinyl and accents to. And I think the Chun Li PSP, like, it looks pretty nice on the stand. So we'll go ahead and set it up here. Look at that. You see, looking nice. And with the case here, there you go. You're getting the full package. All right. So what you do is you open the app, put the camera over the pen, and wait for it to scan. And there you go. It's like the pen comes to life. And look, it even, I'm looking at the phone instead of my camera. And you see how it even will, like, Change sizes. It's pretty cool. Now, it works better on a better phone. This is like my old, like, Android phone. But look, it rotates. Well, she's getting messed up here with this old phone. But you see what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. And I just like the extra added effect. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. And that's what I wanted to show you. Took a couple of takes, but you don't know that. I didn't have to tell you that. So yeah, so that's great. So I'm going to take you through, some of the games and just show you everything some of the things the PSP has. If it's possible, if this is your first video here, that might be of some interest to you. So I'll take you through the fighting games and that'll be about it. This PSP has everything all my other Street Fighter PSPs have. It's got all your Street Fighter games that came out for the PS1. It's got the PSP Street Fighter games. It's got all the old school stuff. So you've got Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Game Boy. It's all on there. It's all on there. All right, now how do you get to all of that good stuff? Well, you scroll over. It's hard to see on the camera here, but at the bottom of the screen where it says game, and then just scroll down. And that's where all the goodness is. Start off with old school. And we've got the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'll try to turn that down a little bit. We've got Famicom. We've got Nintendo World Championships. We've got all the systems on here that are on all my PSPs. We've got, Game Boy Advance. And we've got some Nintendo 64. It doesn't work that great. Super Nintendo works great. You can play Street Fighter on there. And the list keeps going. Like I've said, I've shown this a million times, so I don't want to bore anybody if you're thinking about leaving. We've got old school hacks. Those are the ROM hacks and stuff. New versions of old games. Check it out. I've added some more hacks to Super Nintendo, to NES, and all that stuff. I try to update those on the regular. So if you do get a new PSP from me, you'll see some stuff that maybe wasn't in previous PSP. That you may have seen from videos in the past. And I think this is fighting games. And here we go. We start off with the Street Fighter collection for PS1. That's a 2-part collection, so it's 1 and 2. Those are multi-disc as well. You got to have the Street Fighter movie game. It's funny, but like I've said before, I've found fun in the game. So that's been kind of a treasure for me that I didn't discover till much later. Oh, and you can also see the background animation. You see that better with the black background. And there we go, Street Fighter Alpha, all Alpha 2. And I think we go to Street Fighter EX. They tried to go with a 3D. And then Street Fighter, is this EX plus Alpha 2? God, man, so many different variations. X-Men versus Street Fighter. Can't get better than that. Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Marvel versus Capcom. We've got the Darkstalkers games in here. We have BioFreaks. We have fighting games, a Bloody Roar 2. Fighting games that maybe you haven't played before. It's all on here. Capcom versus SNK. Darkstalkers 3, the first Darkstalkers, Dead or Alive, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Z, Fighter Maker. Make your own fighting game if that's what you want to do. We've got Mike Tyson's Boxing. It's not Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but it's good. PlayStation 1 game. Mortal Kombat 2, got to go with the classic. Then we've got Mortal Kombat 4 and MK Trilogy running. Primal Rage, Ready to Rumble Boxing, such a fun game. So many fighting games on here. Oh, we've got a duplicate. Sorry about that. We will go ahead and get rid of that. And that's, you know what? That's pretty much the fighting games on here. Samurai Showdown. God, you know, the list really does go on. This PSP is loaded. It's got a bunch of fighting games, but like all my PSPs, it has a good collection of PS1 games and PSP games beyond fighting games. Because with 128 gigs, there's a lot of room. And you can see all these different folders I have set up in here. Give it a second to load up that menu. And we're getting into PSP stuff. I really take each one of my PSPs seriously. I want them to look good. I want them to work good. And I want them to have good games. So those are all the things that I keep in mind when I'm putting together a PSP. So guys, thanks for checking out the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And, you know, what am I going to do next? I'm thinking Vega. I've got a purple PSP with, I feel like it's got Vega's name written all over it, right? I mean, a blue PSP doesn't seem quite right, but purple, yeah. I think purple's going to work. So once again, guys, thanks for checking out the video. This one, I think, is already sold. It's pretty much already sold. It's already spoken for. But hey, do you want a PSP like this? Do you not want to wait until another one hits eBay? Because the majority of PSPs I sell actually don't hit eBay, believe it or not. I sell them offline. People contact me. And if you want to be one of them peoples that contacts me, well, then all you have to do is send me a message, timothytimpsp@gmail.com. Got the new email address. Or you can head on over to my Facebook page, Timothy Tim PSP on Facebook. What are you saying? I'm an old man. I don't use Facebook anymore. It's not cool. All right, fine. I got you covered. You can head over to Reddit or Instagram. I even have a TikTok, which I never use. So really don't, don't go to TikTok. That's not gonna, I'm not gonna check that. I won't hear from you. But yeah. So thanks again, checking out the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Game on!
Game on!
Yeah, game on!